When you say they fight for it and kick it and fight for it, what kind of fighting are we talking?
Well, like punching and kicking and that.
Just fully...
that brutal?
It's, yeah.
Now, Josh, you grew up in a place called Atherstone in Warwickshire.
Still live there, mate.
You still live there?
Still there.
Okay. We know nothing about it.
I've never heard of it.
No, never heard of it.
Yeah, really.
So how would you describe it to two lads that don't... Not lads, I'm not saying like we're lads. I mean, two...
Geezers. Yeah.
that have never heard of Atherstone.
So it's literally basically in the middle of the country.
Right.
It's a Coventry postcode. It's a Tamworth dialing code on the phone if you're calling anyone's landline.
Confusing.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of... but what Atherstone's famous for is the Atherstone ball game. Have you heard of this?
I've heard of this.
Yeah.
And I've got some questions for you about that.
Okay, yeah, so that's what it's famous for, basically a big brawl that we'll get into.
Yeah.
But it's like a market town, quite industrial. Biggest... Audi headquarters is there.
Oh.
HQ.
Does that mean that they've got the biggest Audi store as well then?
No, they don't. That is a good store, solid store, yeah. But it's not the... it's more of a...
Hub.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like Disneyland. It's like they're not making the films there. yeah.
Have you been there?
Disney?
the Audi.
Oh, yeah, I've been to the Audi, yeah.
What, the headquarters?
Yeah.
What, they invite you down, now you're a name?
yeah, cut the ribbon. No, but I live right by it.
What do you do when you go in there?
I don't go in, I just go like...
Around?
Walk the dog around the side.
Have you been in there?
Have a bit. No, I'd love to though. Given the opportunity, I'd love to.
It's a bit like Willy Wonka, isn't it? Like you really want to get through those gates.
It'll just be officers though, won't it?
Yeah, but still.
But there's offices and there's warehouse.
Right.
And the place is the chill.
The what?
The chill.
The chill.
That's where all the cold products are. That's like the inner magic circle.
Well, you've done the Apollo now. Once you next step, the chill. What does it make you a celebrity if you win the Shrovetide ball game?
I'd say it does.
Yeah,
I'd say it does. If I won a BAFTA, it would get less respect in the town than if I won the Atherstone ball game.
Really?
100%.
If you walked past a previous winner, would you know?
You know them. You can't.
No way.
You kind of know them. Yeah, they kind of they all work for the local firms. It's quite a traditional place. They all work for the local firms and drink in certain pubs, and you kind of represent your local. You know, you kind of have a preference of for the Angel or for
Sweeties.
Sweeties. That's flats now, Sweeties. It's always the way it goes, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you're a big deal.
Can you explain to our audience what this is, this game?
So it's on Shrove Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, what that's got to do with the second coming of Christ, I do not know. But on Shrove Tuesday, they throw out of a second-story window a big leather ball, which is made by Webb Ellis, who make the rugby balls.
Oh, okay.
And they throw this ball out, and between the hours of 3 and 5, people will kick it up and down a street in Atherstone, which is closed off. You fight for it, you get it, you fight for it, you kick it, you fight for it. And then with about half an hour to go, they're like, oh, we're not going to kick it anymore. And it's the last person to be holding the ball when the klaxon goes. They are declared the winner.
When you say they fight for it and kick it and fight for it, what kind of fighting are we talking?
Well, like punching and kicking and that.
Just fully...
that brutal?
It's, yeah. I'm not sure you've got videos, but it's...
I vaguely remember something coming up on Facebook years ago.
It goes. Twitter always captures it every year. Somehow Twitter picks it up, and it used to be on Midlands Today. Right. When you were a kid at school, it used to be like you try and get on Midlands Today. So that was always my thing. If people be chasing the ball, I'm just chasing Shafali just up and down the street in the back.
How many years has this been going then?
I think it's been going 800 years.
800?
800 years. It used to be with a pig's bladder. And now it's there's always calls for it to be banned and all this stuff, and it is quite a violent thing, and I kind of used to think, oh, this is a bit barbaric, it should be stopped. Whereas now I'm thinking, a lot of people do get enjoyment out of it, and you're not going to get swept up in it by accident.
No,
when it's on. If you don't want to go in, don't go in.
Yeah, when I found out that this was a thing that happens where you're from, we were speaking in the car on the way up. I was like, I wonder if Josh knows about this. But obviously you're going to know. Yeah, I didn't realise how big...
So you get the afternoon off school.
No way.
To go, yeah, you get the afternoon off school so you can go.
Why have we not had anything like that in Norwich?
I'm not sure I want it.
I'd love to play that.
Getting punched in the face.
Well, it says here that there's 3 ribbons on it, and if you obtain one of the ribbons, you can transfer it for money.
Yeah, that's more for the kids.
Oh,
They throw it out and it's got ribbons on, and if you pull a ribbon off it, sometimes a kid might get the ribbon, or they used to do a thing when you're kids. You kind of, before the ball comes out, they just threw like pennies, just showered like kids with 1 and 2p's, just handfuls.
brutal.
The next step for me really would be to throw the ball out. That's the most prestigious.
That's what I was going to ask.
That's more than switching the lights on.
Is it?
Is to throw the Shrove Tuesday ball out.
Have you done the lights yet?
Not done the lights. I've been overlooked actually, Jack, a couple of times.
Right. For who? Who got the call above
Just
you?
local kids. Which I kind of get it, but at the same time,
What have they done?
utilise me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Utilise me. So yeah, it's quite a prestigious thing in the town.
I don't get when. So the aim of the game is to have the ball at the end.
Yeah.
So you fight for it, you get it.
Yeah.
But why would then someone want to kick it? You keep the ball, no? Or is that against
you only
the
kick
rules?
it for the first hour and a half.
You kick it up and down. That's kind of to be fighting for a ball for 2 hours. It's probably not much of a spectacle.
Yeah.
So in the interest of occasion,
Yeah.
that they kick it up and down, and then somebody will be decided, and it'll be like, you actually want to win the last scrum before the last kick, if that makes sense.
Right.
And you're going in teams. It could be like, me, Jack, and Stevie are in.
Yeah.
So like, Stevie's won the scrum
Yeah.
before, so Steve is going to kick it to where me and you are now. Does that make sense?
So I'm trying to purposefully give it to someone I want to have the ball.
Oh, okay.
And then usually somebody smaller, traditionally it would have been like a miner,
Right.
as in like a coal miner.
Yeah.
would get the ball, like somebody strong but small. You at a disadvantage to be tall, because you're going to be on the floor, probably in a doorway.
Not flicking on headers then.
Yeah, you're going to bring it down, bring others into play. No, you kind of want to hold it, and it usually goes in a doorway. It goes under benches. It's
Wow.
It's brutal.
The shops get smashed up and stuff.
The board, everything gets boarded up. The night before, the board the whole street up.
This is way more official than
They're
I
so
thought.
prepped for it.
How many
Yeah.
people do you think play this?
Oh, there's hundreds in the mix. And it's quite interesting. There's a ship called HMS Atherstone. So every now and again, you just get like a team of sailors there in the whites. It's like something like The Simpsons. So yeah, it's a big thing in the town. That they close the roads off. There's stewards. There's a police presence, but the policing is we don't get involved unless someone's really hurt.
I've read here that it says legend has it many an old feud is settled on ball game day.
It's a bit of a purge. Yeah, it's a bit of a purge.
It says 2019 edition of the game was noted for being extremely violent, with several videos of the event being uploaded to social media. Event organisers disputed the accounts of violence as nothing new.
Yeah, I think they say it's all a bit of fun, really.
Right.
And it is quite good natured in the sense that afterwards, whoever wins it will go around all the pubs and collect for charity.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. But you're throwing your hat in the ring. You want to be that guy to throw the ball off the thing.
Yeah, but I think I could throw it to somebody, get it into you and Steve. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, get it in.
Can anyone go? Like, if we
Anybody
decide
can go,
to do it next
yeah.
year, we can just go.
Yeah.
They say we're going to do it and then never do
We're
it.
not going
And
to do it.
because now it's in the age of YouTube,
Yeah.
you get like American YouTubers reacting to
Yeah.
it. It's brilliant. I just don't know how to react to it. Yeah.